We're in Las Vegas.
Hey y'all, it's Marcie here with Dixie Overland, and we're in fabulous Las Vegas, Nevada for the first ever E3 conference. We've got 3 days ahead of us with cool vendor shows, all the rigs, and our favorite YouTube personalities. So stick around as we take you with us.
We're no stranger to the city of Las Vegas, since this was our 4th time visiting. So what is it about this jewel in the desert that keeps drawing us back year after year? Is it the high fashion, glitz and glamour? Or maybe it's the spectacle of the fountains of Bellagio? Or maybe it's having a bartender making you a perfect drink who just happens to be a robot. Each time we're in Vegas, she offers us something new. The city seems to renew itself every few years to offer new lights, spectacles, and attractions. And this year, our purpose for going was the first ever E3 Association Conference. This is a really cool gathering of like-minded people, everybody from RV campers to overlanders to off-roaders. They've got some of your favorite YouTube channels that are here. As
And
you
their
notice,
rigs.
Yeah, and their rigs. As you notice, this is the Trail Recon rig behind me. If we look over here, if y'all watch the channel Lite Brite, that is their Ultra 4 car that they ran in King of the Hammers with. So some really awesome stuff out here. We'll walk you through the vendor show a little bit and show you some of the rigs that they have out here, and we'll be coming at you. It's 3 days long. We've had a blast. This is day one.
Day one.
So there's
2
just
more days
more to
to
come.
go, guys.
I'm sure you all recognize this rig, probably from his YouTube channel. Brad from Trail Recon is about to join us on the video for an interview, so please stay tuned. everybody, this is Gary from Dixie Overland. I have a very, very special guest that I'm interviewing. This is Brad from Trail Recon. You've probably seen some of his videos out there and the awesome adventures that he goes and that he does, and makes us all inspired to get out and explore and do things. Brad, thanks a lot for talking with us.
No, thanks for having me on the YouTube, and man, thanks for coming out to the event. This has been such a great weekend.
It really has. It really has. I'm so glad that this event was being put on. So I'd like to ask you 3 rapid fire questions if I can. I call it my quick 3.
Here we go.
So yeah, if you don't mind, let's see. All right, the first one is, what is E3 all about?
E3, well, first of all, E3 stands for Educate, Empower, and Entertain. And the goal is to give people some education on how to, overland, the things they need, the tools they need, the gear they need, the places to go. But really, it's about bringing people together and building a community. And we've done some events like this one and some others where we're bringing people together, they're making connections, they're getting to know each other. We did an event at the Grand Canyon last year. It was amazing, but the people left there and they made new friendships, and now they're off exploring together, and that's what we want to do more and more of in the coming years.
Very cool. So building a community,
absolutely.
Building a community. Awesome. All right, so the next question is going to be, what advice would you give to somebody who is, say, maybe new at overlanding or looking to go out on their first trip?
Yeah, that's a question I think we probably both get often.
Yes.
And for me, when we started out, it wasn't called overlanding. We were just camping. We were car camping, right? And so that's what I tell people is, like, it doesn't have to be this big to do, this big event. It's great to have, a little extra gear that makes it really nice and a little more comfortable. But at the end of the day, just, grab your friends, grab your family, whatever your pleasure, get in your vehicle, make sure you've got food, water, recovery gear, sleeping bag, tent, the basics, and just get out and go enjoy yourself. And then what you'll realize is when you get out there, you'll be like, you know what, that wasn't the right tent for me, or you know what, I need a sleeping pad, or I'd rather have a rooftop tent. And as you go out more and more, you'll figure out what you need and what you don't need, because the problem can be is you go buy all this stuff and you think you need it, and you get out there and you're like, I don't really need that. And so I just encourage people just to go out. You'll figure it out as you go. The best tool is learning. So.
Okay, that's some fantastic advice. And then the last question that I have for you is, what is I guess maybe the most memorable or your most favorite adventure that you've ever filmed?
Oh man, that's tough.
So many of them, huh?
I get that asked often, and it's just so hard because we've had so many awesome adventures, whether it's the place we're going or the people we're with. But sometimes it's the adventures where you have a little bit of struggle that just kind of stand in the back of your mind. And probably the first one that comes to my mind is when we did a Mojave Trail video several years ago. And the Mojave Trail it's not hard or technical, it's just long, and but the people I was with, I had my son with me and just some great people. We were just exploring and checking out the history, but we made a diversion. We decided to kind of go up in the mountains a little bit and camp, and we found this amazing campsite that we didn't expect to find, and then it snowed.
Wow. Okay.
In the Mojave.
Okay.
In the Mojave Desert.
Totally we
got like 3 inches of snow. We were freezing. We were freezing, and it was at the time it was like, is this really happening? But now it's just one of those amazing memories that I'll just never forget.
Oh man, that's outstanding. Well, the thing is, if you don't get out there, you'll never know, right? You don't know what the adventure holds for you. So I guess that's the biggest message I think to take away is just go out there and just do.
100%.
All right, Brad, I sure do appreciate it. Thanks for your time.
Thank you.
All right, take care.
I want to say a massive thank you again to Brad from Trail Recon for giving us that interview. So as you can see, the conference was full of your favorite YouTube personalities as well. This is Lite Brite on stage that's speaking, giving us some inspiration about how they live their lives. And even Marco from Overland X came and gave us a cooking demonstration, which smelled as good as the information was.
Like getting married. Nice catch, nice catch. This is kind of fun being in the wild out here, isn't it?
Yes.
Apron cannon. Brian, do you have an apron cannon? You guys are probably going nuts with me just being so unpredictable like this, right?
Take us on an easy ride.
Wait.
One of the greatest moments of the conference happened when we met this man, Chris Tonto Peranto, who fought at the Battle of Benghazi. His story is both haunting and inspirational at the same time, and being able to meet him afterwards was an honor.
It's the last day of the E3 Association Conference, and we wanted to give you a few impressions of what we thought of the entire program.
That's right. So we've had a great 3 days of seeing all the rigs, listening to some very influential people, getting to meet personalities that we watch on YouTube all the time. So with that said, Gary, what's your biggest takeaway?
My biggest takeaway, I think, was the inspiration and being around like-minded people with all of this. That it's one thing to get, you've got a little Jeep club, or you've got a few people that you go wheeling with, or you go camping or overlanding with, but to be able to be in a room with a bunch of people that this is what they do, this is their jam, this is what they're all about. You really get to pull a lot of ideas off of folks. You get to talk with some influential people. And I think overall it inspires you to do great things.
And the energy you get from bouncing off of those people too, bouncing your ideas off of like-minded people.
Absolutely.
And getting their impression and their feedback from what you're doing is really great too.
Yeah, what was your biggest takeaway?
I think my biggest takeaway was just the energy, just the fact that we're all one big community. And, we got a lot of ideas about our YouTube channel. We got a lot of ideas about entrepreneurship. And I think for me, the biggest thing was just, we can do this. You can do whatever you want. You've just got to take that first step, and you've just got to get out of your own way, because you're really the only person that's holding you back from doing whatever your dreams are.
That's right. You will always be your own worst enemy when it comes to not starting what you want to do.
That's right. So
Period.
Take your little fingers and flick that little person off your shoulder
that
says that you can't do it, because that's you talking.
Absolutely, absolutely. So I tell you what, I would come back.
Definitely come back, and we hope to see some of you guys out here next year too.
That's right. So what is it about Las Vegas? I still can't quite put my finger on it. I think what it comes down to is that this is a city where imagination is on display front and center, where there can be no limits to what you want to do when it comes to betting or anything else for that matter, where if you can dream it, you can do it. Vegas will always hold a special spot in my heart, and I can sum it up in one word: limitless. Nothing can stop you except for you. So get out of your own way and go seek that adventure you've been waiting so long to have. And if you like this video, please hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications of when great new videos are coming out. Until next time, Vegas, we'll see y'all down the road.